Hi guys, stick to the end of this podcast and you might just hear an unreleased single by me and Tahaji. It's called Do.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another Fire podcast of season 2. We have my very good friend Salor from back in the day. Most of you guys might know him as Salor or Salor. How the fuck do you pronounce your name? We'll get to that later. But he's an up and coming rapper. He's doing big things, and I've been closely watching his journey from zero to now hero. And he's really up there, guys. He's really made a name in Pakistani rap and Pakistani music.
Yeah.
And yeah, before we get into that, Salman, take away the plug, and then we're gonna go in.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit too early to ask you guys to subscribe, but if you are still here in a minute, please do, because that means
Fucking
you probably
subscribe,
enjoyed what's
please.
going on.
Please.
Salor, Sailor,
Yeah.
how do you say it? Tell me.
Salor.
Salor, alright.
That's
I like it.
That's what I thought when I was naming myself.
So, Salor, I like your name.
Okay,
I
Salor.
like your aesthetic, and I want to say, if anyone else likes the blue aesthetic he's got going on, watch the music video for Coffee Bean. I just saw it,
We're
and
gonna
it's
copy
got
that
some
shit.
beautiful aesthetics, very similar stuff. I loved it. But what I want to jump into first,
Yeah.
man, is obviously, let's go straight into music. And the most exciting thing is people have been talking about Spotify coming to Pakistan. And two things. One, how do you feel about that? And two, what do you use to listen to music right now? Like, what apps are you using?
Bro, right now I do use Spotify, and I feel like I have this illegal
Do
hack
number.
way of getting Spotify
Do number.
over here. Yes, sir. So I do use Spotify all the time. I use SoundCloud every now and then to look for newer people coming up in the music scene, and I mean that's pretty much what I use. Other than that, Spotify Pakistan is probably gonna be the biggest thing for this music industry, because that would mean that we have, because right now we don't really have a music industry per se, because it's either people way up there or underground musicians. So you need a way to mediate everyone so that everyone's on the same platform. So I feel like Spotify Pakistan has the ability to do that.
So you need
From what we've heard.
So you practically wait, hold up. So what you're saying is you basically need an Instagram version of music. Basically, that's what Spotify will be acting as a way of leveling the playing field for the newer creators, for them to make it up there. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. That's pretty much what it's gonna do.
Alright.
Plus, Spotify doesn't really
Alright.
it's not exposed to all of these amazing Pakistani musicians, that because just due to the fact that it's not here. So
So
I think
weirdly
we have
enough,
wider
I
audiences.
see.
I don't know how it happens, but a fair amount of Pakistani musicians. I mean, Coke Studio and all is on Spotify. You've got other smaller musicians on there too, which I thought was
Yeah.
weird, given Spotify is not even available in the country. But
Yeah.
I think the biggest question is, what do you think people are gonna pay for these services? I know people pay for Saban right now. That's something they do. But do you think they'll pay for Spotify, which it's a lot more expensive?
Considering-
I mean, from what we've heard is that Spotify is coming with a version for Pakistan and countries as such, which is gonna have ads, and it's gonna be a free app to download, which is really good for us. क्योंकि then we can promote our music through ads and whatnot, and then you'd be listening to our music even if you don't want to. But then if you stick around, then we'll know.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I see.
So-
I see.
You know what I found really surprising?
Imagine, well, even if you don't want to listen to my shit, I'ma shove it down your throat through ads. That's the way that me and Salman need to go now. Salman and I are gonna be putting money into ads now, guys. News flash: we're gonna be putting money into ads. So if you see this episode on some other random ass video that you're watching, probably cats or some guy plunging fucking toilets and shit on there, stick around, guys. If you're still here,
That's the way to go.
what's up? How you doing? You're gonna have a great time with us.
Okay,
Yeah.
but speaking of ads, you know what I realized? You can't get YouTube Music or YouTube Premium in Pakistan, and you can't skip ads. And you know why that's so surprising? Because fucking everyone's using YouTube Music. Every restaurant you walk into, has YouTube running, playing a random playlist. I'll be sitting at like Coffee Planet or whatever, and out of nowhere, some ad for like some grocery app will start playing on their speakers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's like wow.
you'd think they'd at least let you pay to remove it, but no, that's not even an option right now.
Yep.
Salor, what music do you listen to normally? Like outside of your own stuff?
These days I actually don't listen to a lot of music, but like I grew up listening to J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Like I wouldn't say I grew up around that era. Like I did have that One Direction, fucking Taylor Swift ass phase.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah. And then I was like a depressed 13-year-old listening to Linkin Park. I think I came across hip hop. Yeah, I came across hip hop around 2015, 2016. I listened to G-Eazy. I mean, I grew up listening to like a lot of like Bay Area party rappers.
Like
And I think
the
you can,
big
like,
and basic.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do with my music as well. Like, I'm just trying to make people have fun. Like, it's not all, like, not everything should be bad in music. I feel like, or is it bad isn't the right word. Like, it's all like either like super depressy, like fuck मैं गलियों से उठाऊं यहाँ पे गया हूँ ये वो या फिर on the other side you're like fuck you I'm the boss ये वो my music is like somewhere like yo have fun chill like that's pretty much my take on music. I honestly
You have
started this
fun,
as a
chill.
joke.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's working out pretty well, dude. So
Yeah,
good job.
agreed. I like to do like these weird ass experiments with myself. Like that's how I put myself into architecture. One time, like a relative of mine came over and he was like, "Bro, do civil engineering. Don't do architecture. You will never pass." I was like, "Damn, I think I need to do architecture now." Like just to prove him wrong. Like 20 years after, like I'll be like at his grave and I'll be like, "Yo,
Pancho.
I made it."
I made it, baby. I
Ah.
made it.
I mean, I think Saad even remembers वो वाला time in Nust when I used to like, I don't know if he does or not. Like I used to like just not even cover, like just sing along to like rap songs, like Logic or like whatever. That's all I used
I
to
don't
do.
remember that because I'm gonna be honest, bro. ये जो जब नस्ट में जो जैमिंग होती है ना मुझे बहुत क्रिंज होती है इससे. मैं कहता हूँ
Yeah.
इनसे मेरे मैं दफा हो रहा हूँ. Fuck off. It's the cringiest shit ever. Imagine just sitting in the middle
Yeah.
of the fucking staircase, the main promenade that leads to your classrooms. उसमें कोई 4 लौंडे या 4
Guitar
बंदा बंदी
पकड़ के
बैठे हैं.
बैठा.
वो बस ऊंचा गिटार वो करके गा रहे हैं. I'm like, bro, I just want to get to my class. I just want to fucking do
Do
shit.
that.
और आप बीच में बिल्कुल आप थोड़ा साइड पे हो जाओ, आप थोड़ा गार्डन पीछे लगा हुआ उधर चले जाओ. लेकिन नहीं ऊंचा मेहंदी जाफरी आपका लगा हुआ है.
I was so disturbing to the entire class. Like I would blast their speakers and like उस क्लास के बीच में स्टूडियो के बीच में मैंने गाने लगाए होते थे ऊंचे और I would just be like क्योंकि मुझे पता था मेरा NCM एडमिशन हो गया I'm gonna go, तो इसलिए मैं बहुत इजी होके ये करता था पूरी क्लास में.
Yeah, even if they kick you out, it's fine.
Yo,
Exactly.
do you think Pakistan should have a karaoke scene?
I think they should. I think
यार
they
ये सारे
already
क्वेश्चंस
do.
पॉडकास्ट के लिए
Even
बचाओ
एक दो जगह.
बगैरत.
Yeah, Saad, straight up,
Save
why
this
are
for
you
the
not
podcast.
recording yet? You know what? We'll throw most of this
Bro,
in
because
anyway.
मुझे
Okay, we'll just fast forward the
Yeah.
parts where Saad's like interrupting us.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing, bro. Scene ये है ना कि मैंने अपनी स्टोरेज खोली आईफोन की. वो कहता है other. I don't know what the fuck other is. Other's taking most of my space. Grey हुआ हुआ है. What the fuck does other mean? I can't even.
Dude,
I don't know what
You know
to
what?
delete.
It's okay, Saad. We'll use your Zoom recording इसके लिए, ठीक है?
करना चलो let's just use Zoom and just continue with this. ठीक है? Let's just because I'll give you that. 5 मिनट के बाद कोई देखता है नहीं वैसे. You have my good quality audio over here.
Okay,
So we'll go with that. I'm gonna move to the side a bit.
Okay.
So that you can put the faces here.
So tell me, do you think we should
so,
have a
alright.
karaoke scene? It's something that I really enjoy, man. Like, not like at karaoke clubs or bars, but just personally with friends. Singing music is so much fun. I think people do it in cars all the time, and I feel like it's
Yeah.
weird. It's not like a more like Pakistan doesn't have too many social things sometimes. So this would be such a great one. That's what I think. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know about like the scene in Islamabad a lot, but like in Lahore, like there are like certain places which are like dedicated to like do gigs, and like they're just like social spaces where you go, you hang out with your friends. There's even like
Strictly social?
karaoke stuff. Yes, strictly
Strictly
social.
social, bro.
That's
Dude,
where
that
I
place
got the
seems
idea
really
for the
nice. Ah.
Bro. Okay. So,
Not
what do you
really,
think of
but
Strictly Social? Let's talk about Strictly Social. What do you think of Strictly Social? Being honest,
yeah, I
like
think
over
it's
here.
I think it's a great place. Like the sound,
All
I
right.
feel like isn't the best, but like they're doing what they can,
Hmm.
and like they've given like
All
a
right.
spot where people do come, like they show up
All right.
regardless of the fact that who's performing, and they even like they've promoted more stand-up comedy than I think anyone in Lahore
Yeah.
or Pakistan. क्योंकि वो उनके
Yeah.
groups बने
All
हुए हैं.
right.
Like I don't go to any of those, but like I still see an audience
Uh-huh.
के अच्छा हाँ, because like I
Uh-huh.
just don't really fuck with the Pakistani stand-up comedy scene a lot. Like I support it, but
Okay.
like
Okay.
You support
Okay.
it,
Okay.
but you
So
think they're terrible
here's
right
what I'm
now,
gonna
is what
come
you're
in.
saying.
No.
yeah,
Wait. Listen,
yeah.
listen to me, guys. This is a story worth listening to. Okay, guys, audience, Salar, Salman. This is the story worth listening to. All right. So basically, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Strictly Social is like a social place where people just come either for tiny concerts or like just a small stand-up comedy show. It's more of like an underground thing, but it's in Lahore. I went to Strictly Social on my 3-day trip to Lahore. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I went to one of those stand-up comedy special wali nights and everything. It was the cringiest fucking shit I've ever dealt with in my entire life. I was like, how can people who are 6 years older than me crack jokes that are this bad? And they were just like overly promiscuous. If you know what I mean. People trying too hard to be too dirty.
Yeah.
Like those are the type of jokes that they were like. They were trying way too hard. Like some for some people like Dave Chappelle, it just comes off easily, or like for other people like it just rolls off their tongue.
Yeah.
Those guys were making it a point to put in fucking tits, ass, pussy, anything inside the fucking inside their jokes. It was like very forced, and it was just cringy as hell. All three of us friends, we were there for a total of 15 minutes, bro, from start to finish. We went there, we sat in the front row. We had one of my friends who was half Korean, half Pakistani. First joke they made is they made a race joke. See, this is your baat, straight up off the bat. Usually I don't really mind that, but like generally Dania was like, these guys don't even fucking know me. Right off the bat they made a race joke. One of the comedians, and then that guy, he thinks he's half Pakistani, but he looks completely Korean. Urdu mein bolne lag gaya, and he just screams, "Mujhe Urdu nahi aati." He just screams that, and then they just literally stuck onto that one point throughout the entire comedy show, and like they just like try to milk that one point, and it was just cringy. We just left after 15 minutes, bro. That's what my memory of Strictly Social is. Haven't been to the concerts. I don't know what it's like, but the stand-up comedy is fucking atrocious, bro. I don't fuck with it.
Bro, I feel like in terms of like stand-up comedy, it's like very new to Pakistan in general. So if you see the
Yeah.
stand-up comedy scene in India, like it's much more developed because they have like comedy clubs and like places you can go to like practice your craft. यहाँ पे उस तरह नहीं होता. यहाँ पे you just sit with the same 4 or 5 people and like discuss the same stuff, and you're like, yo, this will be funny.
Same fucking tit ass
Like I feel
jokes.
like we need to give it time to grow. Like that's why I support it, but then again, like I don't go to the shows because like I know like it still has like a long way to go. I'm like, yes,
Okay, so
Yeah.
do art, yes.
we agree the comedy scene's bad, but do you guys think you could do a better job than them?
I agree. I think I
better
can.
job than
Yeah.
them at making
Given that,
jokes.
if you give
Put
me
up on
time,
stage,
if you give
on
me
the
time,
spot.
if you give me time, and if I'm actually prepared to go on there, I do a better job than most of those people. I can guarantee you that, bro. At least I know that for a fact. The shit that they pulled, bro. I'm a funny guy. I can make people laugh. The shit that they pulled, that was fucking annoying as hell.
Dude, I feel like I can do a better job than you.
Oh.
So if you think you can do a better job than them, I could definitely do a better job than them. That's all I'm gonna say.
But then again,
Alright.
you get what I'm saying? Like I wasn't made like I didn't sign up to be like a stand-up comedian. Like that's not what I do. Like,
Exactly.
I would ask them like, yo, can you like get on stage and like write original songs and rap them in front of people. You get what I'm saying? Like that. Like it's not everyone's thing to do stand-up comedy. Like I still like my feet
true.
still shake
Yeah.
whenever I have to say something in front of a mic if I'm not singing. Like saying stuff. Like I feel like public speaking is like that's hard. That is very hard. For me at
Really?
least.
Okay. That's
Definitely.
Yeah.
interesting. Considering you fucking dance on stage, you sing on stage, but that interesting dynamic. Just when you stop putting rhythm to words, like जब जैसे rhythm खत्म हो जाए तो टट्टे fail हो जाते हैं. Like is that what is that basically the case?
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Like I mess up so much.
Okay,
Like I
that's
would.
pretty cool, man.
I can't even like form like normal sentences when I'm like on stage and just like everyone's just looking at you like, oh, what's he gonna say now? And I'm just like, hello, what's up?
Yeah, with the
Lahore?"
coffee bean
Like,
shit.
This is me. And then as soon as the music comes in, I'm like, okay, we're back in the studio. We're
Yeah.
doing our thing now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Her name Hope Peace Silent on the weekend. That's my favorite line.
Damn.
Yeah.
That, bro, I have received hate for that, but yes, that is a good line.
Really? Dude, it's a
Oh.
great line. I fucking love it. I fucking love that line.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I've noticed you rap in like Urdu and English like together. Like each sentence will switch,
Mhm.
between the two languages,
Yeah.
and I really like that. But I know a lot of people will like call you out if you keep switching from English to Urdu in just normal conversation. Do you ever get hate for that?
I mean, not really hate. Like more times that I've been applauded for it, but like I rap in Urdu, English, and Punjabi. I don't know if you've heard my newest song, but it's
I
called Halke.
I haven't heard it.
That's like
Haven't heard
primarily
it.
Punjabi, and like the only reason why I made that song was because like I was like, okay, yo, I need to like tap into the Punjabi hip hop scene. Like apparently there's one of that as well. Like I was unaware of that like until a month ago, and तो उस
Bro,
वजह
क्या
से
बात करो सिद्धू
मैं
मूसेवाला
करता हूँ, but,
literally
like,
bred on Punjabi. Siddhu Moosewala is literally like, his
no,
entire
like
shit is in
Sidhu
Punjabi.
Moosewala was like very low. Like I was like right now I'm just like thinking very local. Like I'm thinking Lahore.
Ah.
तो उस लिहाज से क्या I was like
Mr.
हाँ,
Yen
who else is
City.
doing this तो yen that is where I
Acha,
represent now.
Acha, Salar,
Bro,
I want to ask you another thing. I want to ask you another thing, bro. Is it Yand or is it Yan? Because Manu and I had a big discussion about this. Okay, should there be a D at the end of Yand or no? Because मैं तो Yand बोलता हूँ. Like Yand is like that's the way that I know
Bro,
I've
मैं-
known Yand.
और honestly ये वाली जो डिस्कशन है ना मेरी मानू के साथ भी हो चुकी हुई है
Yeah.
और मैं जब पिंडी में होता था ना तो वहाँ
Yeah.
पे हम येंड बोलते थे like with a D at the end
Yeah.
ठीक है and then when I came to Lahore
Yeah.
everyone says yen for some reason and I was like this sounds weird
Ajeeb hai, man.
and I used to say it yen all the time
They're weird, man.
और जब मैंने येन सिटी का देखा ना I used to call it येंड सिटी like with a D मैं उसको येंड सिटी बोलता था and then I saw the album
Yeah.
artwork and I was like
Yeah.
oh अच्छा ये and then I had the
Oh.
discussion with Manu now
Okay.
येंड होता है but yes
Yeah.
it is yen from now
And then he's like, bro, I don't
Yen
like that.
अब है.
No. And then he's like, bro, I don't like that Karachi shit. London नहीं बोलना चाहिए. Like, he's like, I don't like that. He's like, it should be Yan. And then me and him went on it for like a long time.
yeah मैं अभी
I
देखा
think-
था थोड़ी देर पहले वो मानू वाला all the way through
I think all
Yeah.
four of us need to be in like on the same call, and we need to like get this sorted out once and for all, dude.
Get this fucking sorted out. All right.
इसके बाद मानू को भी ऐड करते हैं उससे कहते हैं ब्रो क्या सीन है बताओ
Yeah. Soon, bro. Part two with Salor and Manu coming through. Dude, here's the thing. When your new album is in collaboration with Manu, right? Is that like a thing?
No, my new album is a solo project and it's gonna
Ooh.
be it obviously features Manu in it and you're gonna hear some the concept behind the album is basically taking contemporary hip hop and then merging it with whatever we have in Pakistan or Lahore. Like it needs to be local but also
Yeah.
like go in tune with like contemporary hip hop. Like unlike Manu, I'm primarily a hip hop artist. Like he's primarily a pop artist, but he also does hip hop really well. But like me, like I mostly like what I do is I do rap and like I do pop on the side, like a little bit, for the people. So
For the people. That little flavor, that little extra like sprinkling of like sprinkles and like that little spice for the vanilla people all around.
Yeah,
Okay,
because like
last
I'd
thing,
honestly
dude.
be doing pop if I could sing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Last thing.
Okay, one, I think you can sing. Like, if you can rap, you can sing. Like, there is that overlap. But two, we are running out of time, and I told you we'd do this. I want you to ask us a question. Any question, as freaking random as you want it to be. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got, bro.
I mean, we've already given Lahore an identity. It's called Yen City. So I know Saad, you're from Islamabad. What do you call Islamabad? Like, what do you rep?
I'm also from Islamabad, just by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Salman, you too. Same question. What would you call Islamabad?
What would we call Islamabad? What would we call Islamabad?
Bro, what would we call Islamabad?
Whoa, I think we're like.
I was
Nights?
worried you wouldn't be able to come up with a question. Now I'm worried I won't come up with an answer.
Yeah. Fucking cold. Like, dude, okay. If there's two things that I know that there's only to do in Islam, but it's to eat and smoke charts. That's the only two things that people do over here. Okay? So something along those lines of like
No, okay.
of those two activities.
But also you have the hills, okay? Like there's a lot of hiking, going to like freaking Natyagali and Murray once a year as part of our identity. You have to put that into.
You have to like really like merge it into
No
one
fucking
word.
no, man. Salar, you're from here. You help us out, man. You're also from here. Let us know.
I am actually
What do you
not
think?
from there. I only went to university there. I am from Lahore.
Fuck, really?
Well, actually, I don't even know
Fuck,
where I'm from.
okay.
Yeah, because like my dad
Okay.
was in the military, so like I don't know where I'm from. I have no identity. but I
Yeah,
live in Lahore, because
for the
that's where I
people,
lived the
for the
most.
people, let's just call it Sleep City, bro. Let's just call it Sleep City. It is what it is, bro. Let's
Sleep
just call it
City.
Sleep City.
Sleep City it is.
Yeah.
How about like Aram
Sleep
City?
City.
Like we're not sleeping, we're just relaxing, dude. We're just chilling.
Relaxing, relaxing city or something like that. Like something very peaceful, serenity, something like that, something along those lines.
How about like Mood
And-
City? Because it's just a mood, where you're just chilling. That's the mood.
Mood
That's
City, Mood City,
Mood City. Done.
Mood City. Mood City is done.
Done.
Alright, you guys, and on that bombshell, thank you so much for joining us. Salor, it's been a pleasure having you. It was fun, even though my fucking camera ran out of storage halfway through.
been a
But
ton of
hopefully, the four people that stick to the end. Thank you so
Okay.
much. It really has been a lot. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we're out. Peace.
And even if it's
Adios.
too late, it's okay, we can hit it in the morning. My place, baby, you know.